Well, this is Excel 2016 Module 7, Part 3, Using Range Names, the Apply Names feature. Now, if you did watch Part 2, we did this at the end of Part 2. But I wanted to put this separately because this step does sometimes confuse students on their homework. So we're going to do it again. I have gone in and renamed some of the formulas in our worksheet so that they will use the cell references instead of the range names. So let's go back into our winter workbook. And if you are following along and did the last one, you'll want to change the references by typing them in. For B27, I said it is equal to B9. And then going down that column, it's equal to B10, equal to B11, and equal to B12. So what I have done is I have removed the range names from the formulas and I have put in cell references in their place. So if I want to correct that, I'm going to come up here to this range name, define names, the drop down arrow, and choose apply names. So I'm going to start out the first time and I'm just going to do one of them. I'm going to do Guardian. So Guardian is selected and I click OK. And now if I look at that first cell, you can see that it changed that cell reference back to a range name. Now you can do one at a time, but this time I'm going to select the three other fields: address, city, state, zip, and telephone. So I'm going to come up to my define names group. On define name, I'm going to choose the drop down arrow. Then I'm going to choose apply names. I'm going to click on each one that I want to apply. So first I want to apply address. I already did Guardian, so I'm going to uncheck that. I need the city. And then I'm going to scroll down and select telephone. So I have all three fields selected. I click OK. And what you should see is that it fixed all three of them. So if you click on B28, 29, and 30, you can see that it selected them all and replaced them with range names. So again, you're going to go to define names, hit the drop down arrow, choose apply names, check every one that you think may have a incorrect reference to a cell instead of by the range name in your formulas. You could even select every single range name and run it as to verify that they were all correct. And then you're going to click OK. So once you have those applied, then you should have range names in all your formulas. So the reason for this is, as a non-Excel user, I can look at that formula and see that I'm referencing the cell called youth name. I don't have to look for, in this case, B4 and figure out what piece of information is in that cell. It tells me by the range name what it is. So it just makes formulas easier to interpret and understand. So we're going to save our work, and if you come back again, we will be looking at data validation, which is a way to ensure that our data entered is valid and hopefully more accurate.